It's Miss G. Before we get started for Lit Term Tuesday, you should already have your two cameras cut out. Yep, two cameras are cut out. So if that is not done yet, pause this video and don't move on until they're both cut out. I'm going to line this up with the bottom of the camera. So then it's like the camera is laying directly over top of it as an overlay. And once we get that glued on there, it's just like the light bulb where we did it last time. It's gonna make a flap. So the only part that is glued on there is the bottom part of the camera, and then it can flap down. Go ahead and pause this video until everybody has done this. You should only have about 1 minute to do it. We've got to move quick. Now that you have the camera completely glued on, what I want you to do is on the Manila folder to use your Sharpie and to write the title of our lit term today, and that is onomatopoeia. Onomata what? You should have heard of it before, so this is review. Don't be pretending that you haven't heard it before when I know each of you have. But what you might not know is how to spell it. Don't worry, I had to ask Suri too. So here's my paper right here, onomatopoeia. Once you have that written, remember writing it kind of large underneath our camera, just like all our other lit terms. I want you on the front of the camera to write the word clip. Write the word clip. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a clip, not necessarily a movie clip, but it's of an old TV show. And what I want you to do behind the flap is to list as many onomatopoeias as you find in this clip. Now there are gonna be a lot, and it's going to be hard for you to keep them and get every single one of them, but I want you to do the best that you can. If you run out of room up here, feel free to write it on the back of the flap. The great thing about this video clip, because it's an old Batman episode, is that anytime there is an onomatopoeia, they throw it on the screen, so not only can you hear it, but you can read it as well. So I want you to list them in the Batman episode. Enjoy.
As you can see, Batman, by the deadly weapons we hold, you'd be fools to move.
What are you doing here?
Checking out a book.
Checking out a book?
Exactly, Boy Wonder.
Lost treasure of the Incas. What do you want with a book like that?
Who could explain the devious mind of an arch criminal? You'll never get away with this, Riddler.
Would you like to make a little wager?
I never gamble.
Yes, it's my own concoction. I call it Dr. Riddler's Instant Forever Stick Invisible Wax Emulsion.
Of course, you hit the alarm.
An unfortunate error on my part, but lucky for you, Batman.
It's now time for us to continue with our mini lesson from yesterday. We were learning about personification, and you did extremely well with that. I wasn't sure how well you would do with translating the personifications and saying what the hidden meaning was, but you totally rocked it, so I'm really impressed. So now we are ready for anthropomorphism. Let's figure this out. So first off, let's look on the left here with personification. That doorknob, look at the doorknob. It has a face, it's showing expression. The doorknob, a non-living object, has a face, and he's showing expression of human emotion. So make sure you have something of that effect written down. Now, anthropomorphism, there were a couple possibilities. First off, you could have said the bunny, who's a living thing. It's holding a teapot like a human would. And then the second thing, the rabbit down at the bottom, he's a living thing, but he's wearing glasses like a human, and he's reading a watch like a human would. So either of those would work. You could do with your lesson, if you have a teacher website, is to embed it into your actual website so the kids can access it. So this is my classroom website right here, and if they go to the mini lessons tab, they know that these are our units for the rest of the school year. And if we click on the unit, this is ideas and content, they can have access to all the mini lessons we do for this unit. And every document they need is uploaded into a Google Docs sheet. So if they click on it right here, it takes them directly to that sheet and they can print it out out. They can type on it if they need to, but I have it locked where they do not have the ability to edit or change any of that. But back to the website, I use Prezi, and so I build all my presentations in Prezi, but if I'm going to be gone and I need to leave my lesson plans, as you can see right here, the video that I just created or a lesson plan that I'm creating, I upload it onto YouTube, and then the sub only has to come here to my website. I leave directions on how to get there, and they play the video and it interacts with the students. So that is a way to take your substitute lesson plan a step further.